Well, this is from the ridiculous to the sublime. In this occasion, we're having a formal video shooting held on April the 19th at Bob Carr's house that we arranged with UG and some experienced questioners, including Dr. Krishnamurti, Bob Carr, Ramesh Ganetiwal, and his friend Gene from Sacramento. This gathering was filmed professionally and will be edited into a final polished videotape.
In Sacramento?
Yeah.
The tapes are in right now,
Gene is coming.
so that when you're set to go, I can put
Gene
that
is friend.
record and play, record and play, start.
What he is,
What he is,
what he is, what he won't.
that would be the day.
That'll be the day.
They're going to tell you.
That way,
No, I'm not joking.
okay,
Huh?
what?
But you not tell me one of the true Socrates. Really, I don't know. You think I have come prepared to discuss?
You haven't either.
No, we don't know what will come out of it.
I prepared, but I forgot whatever I It's all good.
What do I say? What do you make out of me? I have all these.
I have to think, and if I think, then it's all wrong.
Yeah. That's true. You don't bother, but the moment there is, I don't want to use the word understanding. You know what this is, you get the hang of it all, you see, and then you won't be interested in me. You see, it's like a machine gun. You know, any movement anywhere there, it just... That's all, I'm sorry, that's the way it is operating, you know.
No,
Just a machine gun, you know, you are moving the machine gun, it's active, voice active, what is it?
Voice activated.
Voice activated machine. I'm not joking. That's the way this individual is.
Usually it's a machine gun who is voice activated. And if you hear something, it's
Any movement,
or movement.
any movement.
Okay, this is rolling 134. So, take note to change that at 11:34 at 12, 24.
Okay,
Change that.
hold on, excuse me. Okay. Does Paul know how to change these tapes? Because maybe...
Terrible. What happened?
And see, 1.5 hours is much
We
good.
have a release thing we have to have all the participants on. In case they want to accept it.
Release that we have now, and the last one to be.
I know, I don't want you. I'm not even going to ask you.
No. Who am I? I was once there in the audience there in those days when I had nothing to do in New York. I used to go to these programs. What is your life or some programs.
This is your line.
This is your life. Wisdom tastes like a cigarette should, and then if you are there in any one of those frames, they give you $1 and then ask you to sign the release. So for $1,
For $1, we admitted the $1 part. So where's Proctor?
must be somewhere here, I don't know.
What's his first name?
Why 2 cameras?
Well, that way we can have more coverage, more choices. We're recording it on 2 recordings.
We listen so long and everything is there. Sums up everything. And your summing up is very good, but this doesn't make any sense.
I enjoyed your what you read.
Is that right? Yeah, you read it?
Yeah.
Boy, it's spreading.
Read it. I have a copy.
Copy.
Yeah. I think it has some good ideas in it. Tiger.
The title is going to
Venomous
be One
Cobra.
Blind Man's Elephant. One Blind Man's Elephant. That's what it's going to be. Not what I have.
What does it mean? You have
Seen that?
Yes. I agree, it's a better title. I don't know why, but
One man's, one blind man's.
one blind man's out.
Explains, there are 7 blind men and
Yeah, I know the story, yes. This is
So
one
you,
blind man's
that I
eye.
say, that I thought would
What
work.
is that, you are already released?
So should I sign this?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because
Why am I not an
business-
exception?
The business is already here.
I don't know, you see, let me read it and
All
I'll
right.
see what it is, okay? Because I may want to join UG, I mean, gag joiner myself.
Well, the only problem is that if at some point we can interest cable or PBS to show it, it has to be clear that the participants aren't going to be saying, oh, you can't use my picture.
You
What do they do with it?
have to show
Huh?
the release
What
when
do they do with
everybody
it?
who's on camera. or
Well,
they will,
that's fine.
Usually we do, but everybody else who
Yeah.
appears on camera, you have to
It's just
give
a
them
standard
release or
policy.
they won't show it.
What
Because they get sued
exactly does
otherwise.
it mean release? We have nothing. It says, UG,
You sign with all your rights.
general release. I am willing to appear in Envision Productions, video production, and Envision Productions permission to record or use my voice and or image in this videotape production without restriction in any form desired, be it film, video, or print media, or any future media market such as video, disc, etc., and in any method of distribution desired. I expressly release Envision Productions and its agents or representatives or any institution transmitting or exhibiting the program from any claims arising from such use or distribution. I agree to be fully responsible for my own participation in the production and hold Envision Productions harmless from any liability, loss, or expense arising from the use of my voice and or image in the production. Signed, this.
That it could be used. We have to kind of list the different ways because you never know if it was broadcasting, if going to PBS could be broadcast or it could be
You
put
see, the
on
problem is
cable.
one of commercial usage. Does this have a commercial use?
No,
It doesn't, I have no objection.
there's no commercial.
Yeah.
I think that's the main
That is it.
problem.
Yeah.
I have no objection.
I mean, I think that if people from around the world have great parties.
See, anybody who wants to make a copy should be free to make a copy.
Yeah.
You know, as far as that book is concerned, the translators have a copyright for the translation, and there is no organization here, mine, which holds the copyright for all the translations like the other organizations. So the English book has no copyright. Yes.
We'll take this now.
Where's Proctor?
Oh, maybe it's in the after.
Yeah. Not looking at the flowers, right? The dancing bottles. Like nothing, no flowers, nothing of the sort. What I do here is, go to supermarket, eat some blue chip cookies there, walnut, watch television, what channels I watch, that's all I do. And talking is incidental for me. I'm not come to America to save America or no.
You don't think you can save America?
No, my talking is incidental. So why do you talk? There's no point in asking that question.
You just come for the Kmart?
Kmart, no, not necessarily Kmart. You see.
But the question is, I really think the problem is the question itself, why does it?
Why does he come? Why do the birds fly? It's like
Doesn't need to have any reason.
No.
any reason. I don't have to have any reason.
The question
Lucky
is the
enough.
problem, really.
Somebody
And
has.
we have the reason for staying here.
No, somebody has provided me with the funds to travel.
Yeah, I can ask myself.
I don't have any use for that money except to travel.
See, I can ask myself, why did I come here today? Just because I was asked to. There was no other reason. Why should there be any other reason? That's good enough, right? There are always, reasons why you do things. Outside of that, people want reasons. But they don't have to.
participated. Because he was glad there were fewer people, so he really could get a chance to talk. That is recorded, by the way.
Yes, it is.
And Ken was recording.
Yes, he did. So came out very well, and you were. Yes, we can see it there. Cassette is here.
So, anybody know what Proctor went to? I remember when I came in, one fellow who was here said that I had
Oh, he said he had to be leaving?
Yeah. Yes. When we came in, the fellow said,
Yeah, Richard Proctor.
Richard said him? Yeah.
He had to leave his country.
He told you.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to give some yoga stuff to Terry.
Yeah, he left something for Terry, and then he said, but I have to be leaving myself.
Oh, I see. Instead of milk, I use cream.
Hey, Paul, can you sit here?
Sure.
Bring it right up here.
Can you move this away? Hard to sit on the
Oh, wait a minute, is that right? Too?
Try it, sit there, it's too hard.
Well, that's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They need it.
I can still get over
They
it.
say when you move,
Yeah. Well, sit where you want, we'll just move along.
Maybe it's not so sinking here.
You see the person.
sugar and cream?
Yes,
One or two sugar?
one.
Okay.
You're only 20 minutes there, that's enough. Home movie is... Hey.
Trending sugar.
Paupers, making paupers. How to survive this world, that's the problem. We live in a make-believe world, totally unrelated to the realities of the world. Here we are here, wash dishes or do temple made work somewhere, just to
Make hamburgers.
just to survive in this world. That's what I mean when I say this is the only reality. If you can't fit into this world, it's too bad. Call yourself a spiritual man and imagine that there was something different. You draw the line for yourself, your needs.
You got ready now?
My goals and needs are the same. I don't have any goals
Okay.
beyond
We are, Paul.
Okay, we're ready to go.
my means, I don't know if it makes sense. So that it's never a problem. Maybe I wish I had that, that thought never enters my head. It's not a problem. If somebody can offer me something better, then just don't leave this and go there. I like Terry's house, comfortable, nice. So what do we do with ourselves? This is not a...
Do you think, Yuji, that all these people who are on the merry-go-round of seeking spiritual ideas, do you think there's any value in coming into contact with a man like you?
Like me?
Yeah. Pardon?
No.
No value?
Emphatic no.
Not to enhance their search,
Yes.
but maybe clarify why they're on this merry-go-round.
No, you put yourself on the merry-go-round because you are trying to relate what I am saying to the way you are functioning. So, naturally, you see, that demands a change in you. You want to change yourself into something. I am emphasizing that there is nothing to be changed there. Nothing to be transformed there. And yet, you see, you want to bring about a change in you. So the instrument that is there has come into being in time. It has taken so many years and so many experiences, and that is what you are. And so you cannot conceive of the possibility of anything happening outside that framework. I don't know if I make myself
Well,
clear.
I've known you for some time, and I've seen you in different countries, visited you, I think all of us have here. And wherever you are, you seem to attract all these spiritual seekers, people who have been with Krishnamurti and Rajani's, God knows, and they seem to continually be attracted to you.
I'm wondering all the time, I'm not making this statement out of any modesty or any humility, that they are all like moths drawn to the flame. Why they are interested in playing with this flame, I really don't know. It's true.
Well, they presume they're interested because they're searching. They want to change, as you said.
Yes, that's all that they are interested in.
Yes.
But actually, it is not interested in change at all. Doesn't want to change. That is its nature. It is like a crab, is that the other one? Yes. Moves from this hole to the other hole, and it stays there until something pushes that to some other hole. That's all it can do. It is not really interested in change at all.
Well, you must have some
Change,
effect. You must have some effect on these people.
It's not my concern, and when people talk in such terms, it sounds like a testimonial gathering today, telling me that how my words, my presence is doing all kinds of things to them. You don't know, they tell me, you see, that there's an outburst of energy, you see, when I'm in your presence, or I feel very quiet. I said to myself, you see, look, I don't know what you are saying. How is it possible? I am not responsible for it.
You hear
I
that
don't take
sort of,
any credit for that at all.
you hear that sort of thing around all these so-called
everywhere,
saints
everywhere.
and gurus and philosophers.
I never felt anything like that in the presence of anybody. I'm sorry. So I cannot understand how you can feel it. It's your own creation as far as I'm concerned, you see. I never felt this in the presence of anybody. I didn't shop around. I didn't meet many of those gurus in the marketplace. Only one fellow who I consider to be is a man within the framework of tradition, and one who claimed that he was outside of tradition and talked of revolution, only revolution. And there, you see, that was part of my background. You see, I couldn't really think about it. And so that's all. I didn't go around shopping. You see, if you see one, you have seen them all. And here is a man who says that this is revolutionary, this is not tradition, and that kind of a thing. But other than that, I don't think, you see, I shopped around. I knew what I wanted. I wanted to find out for myself. There is any such thing as enlightenment at all. I never called anybody a hypocrite. Even today I don't call them hypocrites. That word doesn't interest me. The word honesty, integrity of the people, those words don't interest me at all. So I'm not calling anybody a dishonest man or a man of no integrity. Why they are saying what they are saying, why you fall for that kind of a thing is an affair between you both. I have nothing to do with it. Honesty does not interest me at all. That is part of your cultural background. You see, a man of integrity you admire, but I'm not interested in that at all. That's part of the culture. You see, an honest man, a man of integrity, is considered to be an extraordinary man. No, I'm not interested. I am not for a moment call them dishonest. The word fraud does not interest me at all. You see, people call me a fraud. You see, along with all the other phrases they use God-man, self-realized man, enlightened man, God knows what. In all the newspapers they use the word God-man. It irritates me. You should call me a fraud, if you are interested, or a cynic, or a nihilist, any one of those phrases. It's your problem because of your difficulty to fit me into those frameworks. That is their problem. So many journalists tell me it is impossible for us to put you in any framework So we have necessarily to call you a guru. I am not a guru, I am not selling you anything, you see. I am not selling anything, I am not in the marketplace, I am not carrying on a holy business. How can you call me a fraud? I am telling you, you are on the wrong track. You see, don't ask me to put you on the right track. That's all that I can say. You are on the wrong track.
Well,